What is going on, Bulls Nation? A big win by the Bulls, but even more so, bigger game by the big cat, Andre Drummond, in the absence of Nikola Vucevic. So we're going to talk about this big win right after this.
This is your home for all things Chicago Bulls. Join the conversation. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, Bulls Nation. So a lot of Bulls fans have already been calling for, at a minimum, right, for Andre Drummond to get more minutes because whenever he's on the floor, it feels like the energy is different. Like he provides a different um, quality than Vooch offers. I think the offense moves around better with Vooch because of his passing, because Vooch is also a playmaker. However, let's not forget there are a lot of times that we get pissed off. As Bulls fans, I can speak for this. Because Vooch misses assignment, he looks like he's lethargic out there. It looks like he's not giving his all. Unlike Drummond, look at this, like offensive rebounds. Like Drummond gives you second, third, fourth try on a shot that you are not afraid to shoot when Drummond is on the floor because you feel like, hey, you're gonna get the ball back, or at least you have a better chance of getting the ball back. However, what you are missing from Vooch is his playmaking. Him being able to hit shots from different areas of the floor opens up the floor and the offense as well. But goddamn, Andre Drummond is just fun to watch. He's just and the center that he threw around in this game is no joke. It's Clint Capella. And the reason he's so effective nowadays, I mean, let's not forget here, Andre Drummond was an all-NBA player before here. He's only 29 years old. It's just that the position that he's in, the center position just became extinct. However, you still need size in this game. As evident to this game, look at how he got 25 rebounds. Imagine if just 3 of those offensive rebounds was grabbed by the Hawks, maybe they would have won this game. Again, Vooch brings more offensively to the team, but if you make me choose right at this moment, and I'm not a prisoner of the moment here of recency bias, I'd rather have Drummond as my center and then get my shots and then get another guy for cheap who could kind of mimic what Vooch does. And what I mean by that is the finesse type, somebody who can kind of stretch the floor better, or better yet, gets Adam Sagano out there and see what he does offer. So, but I just like with today's game where, teams are shooting from the outside a lot. Having somebody who can rebound the ball at this rate, I believe, is so important to every team. That's why if you can see any team that wants to grab Zach LaVine would immediately either attach AC or Drummond into that trade. It's like, hey, you know what? We'll get Zach and Drummond, or Zach and Caruso, because those two are just winning players, invaluable players to any team that's trying to compete. And the Bulls are trying to compete, make no mistake about it. It's just that I don't think we have enough like those teams. However, this game itself, it proves what the value of Drummond is. Now, I'm not advocating, even though I think it should be considered at least that he should start. That's not going to happen because we just signed Vooch for a lot of money. We're not paying somebody $20 million to be on the bench or to trade Vooch and start Drummond, although I wouldn't really mind that. But at least at a minimum within this is not a fluke game. This is what Andre Drummond does. This is not this is not a recency bias. This is what he does, and this is what he brings to the table. The Hawks is a pretty good team. They just lost a lot in a row. Plus, they got demoralized by Andre Drummond, I'm guessing here. Plus, DeMar DeRozan took over as well. Now, the negatives of this game is that Kobe didn't really get it going. I'm surprised he still got 19 points. The three-pointer, I don't think he hit any at all. I think his streak has been done. Kobe White, yeah, he's 0 for 7, but he keeps on shooting it. DeMar DeRozan, 2 of 3. Patrick Williams never really got it going as well. But DeMar DeRozan came into the rescue, played 40 minutes to Andre Drummond's 39, and he came in the clutch. DeRozan, he was the guy. We still need that kind of scorer down the stretch. Javon Carter also positive. Ayo Dosunmu again. He's a thorn in the side of Trae Young. We already know this. We also snapped Trae Young's streak of having 30 points and 10 assists. He finished with 21 and 13 assists. But in the Hawks side, no one really got it going. Bojan Bogdanovic finished with 22. That's pretty good. Trae Young 21. DeJounte at 17. They did play pretty good, but overall the Bulls just were just too much for them. I guess you can say Drummond and DeRozan, the two old vets that we do have, is too much for the Hawks. But this is great because this winning streak, we've relied on Kobe, and Kobe was on a hot streak. It's good to see that the Bulls can find other ways to win, even without Kobe exploding, because Kobe is now being on team scouting report. He's getting different looks. He's probably getting the best defender out there, but the Bulls would continue to win even without Kobe. Now the big test is going to be against the Pacers on Thursday, where we got Tyrese Halliburton. They're up in the standings with the Bulls. They won tonight. I was hoping they'd lose against the Houston Rockets, but we're playing at home. If Vooch plays, great. But at a minimum, I hope that Dre plays 5 minutes more. And I don't think that's asking for much. Cut it down from Vooch. Play 5 minutes more with what he's currently getting, because I think it boosts the morale not only of Dre, but the shooters around us, that they wouldn't be afraid to shoot because Dre's there to pick up their mess. But nonetheless, big wins by the Bulls against a team which is Atlanta, who's kind of neck to neck with us in terms of standing. So I'm hoping for a big win again against the Indiana Pacers on Thursday. So I'll see you back then. Until then, Bulls, go Bulls Nation, and subscribe to the channel.